Hey, let's see what I'm feeling like today. If this fall, I'm gonna be so upset. Alrighty. I have a dog about to check in like how long? Um, about 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes. So, video diary number 3. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm joking. I do not give a damn if you're doing well. So in this one, I think I'm gonna go ahead and talk about mental health because I haven't really talked about it much. And considering my crazy ass was in a mental hospital for 7 days, I seem to regret. I seem to regret the decision that I've made when it comes to my mental health. Um, and I would say like just taking the medication that's given to me without actually finding out how the medication is and how it works and stuff. They're gonna bounce the whole time. It's gonna bounce the whole time. Um, and I would just take it because they said this is the right dose. But all I knew is that it numbed me to a point to where I couldn't feel anything. Like I didn't feel anything for a long time. Like I would say 2 years. I didn't feel jack diddly squat. Um, and it would be like emotional things. I'm an emotional person. Okay, cry every day. But during that time, I couldn't cry, and it kind of disturbed me a little bit because I wasn't used to it. I was wondering like, what the fuck? Not only could I not cry, I had a very very low sex drive. I have little to no sex drive. And I didn't know or realize until I was being told that a big reason as to why I would get turned off easily is because I already didn't have a sex drive to begin with. Uh, so I was just like, yeah, and they don't make it any better sometimes. So I stopped taking the medication. Um, I would say in June I was working at PetSmart. I stopped taking the medication, and I ended up going off on this lady and getting fired from PetSmart because I called her a big whopper body built ass bitch, and she reported me to corporate. So, but now I'm working at a better job that's paying a lot more than what PetSmart was paying. It was just like the label, work at PetSmart. But I stopped taking my medication because I wanted to feel more alert, and I did. Those 2 days, I felt alert. I felt happy. I felt like I could feel. And then when it came to, I guess, the aggressive part, it scared me because I never ran up on somebody like that. I'm talking, I darted to her, directly to her face. Somebody had to block me. I felt like that was me off medication. That if I stopped taking my medication, that's how I was gonna be. But I wanted to stop taking the medication before my birthday. Long ass red light. What the fuck? I wanted to stop taking my medication because I wanted to feel like for my birthday, and I wanted to feel like I could drink. Oh, I don't know why I was torturing myself. I wanted to feel like I could drink and party without being off the medication. And honestly, not like taking one sip or one shot, even when I wouldn't take the medication for a day and I know I'm about to drink, my stomach would like cringe. You're not supposed to drink with certain medication. It would just cringe so bad and it would just be in so much pain. Sounds good, Ethan. It would just be in so much pain. And I just would just be like, I'm not drinking, only smoking. Um, and I had a bad cigarette addiction. So unattractive for a female, I know. But the person I was living with smoked cigarettes every day, every minute of the day. So I picked up a bad habit. But I have not smoked in over a month, not touched the fucking cancer stick in over a month. And all of that combined, taking that medication, I feel like it didn't help. I would say so. I can't even 100% say that the medication didn't help because I was doing things around it, and you're not supposed to. So when I stopped taking the medication prior to my birthday, I felt everything. Like I felt everything. I don't know how to explain it. And so when my birthday came around and a lot of fucked up shit happened, like I didn't immediately cry. It took me a couple of days to cry. I would say like 2 or 3 to finally shed a tear about the situation. Um, and that's only because if you know, I was always left with my daughter, waiting until late 9, 10 o'clock at night for my baby daddy to get home, and he was out fucking another bitch. Um, so I felt all of that, like, and that happened around my birthday. But I still didn't feel like I needed to take my medication because I knew I wouldn't cry. And there's a lot of people who told me, like, when something bad or something tragic happens in life, they resort to taking medication instead of going to counseling or therapy or whatever. And that medication will turn you into a grade A fucking zombie. So, when I stopped and all of this happened, trust and believe, I did not want to feel anything. Even right now, I did not want to feel anything. I do not want to feel anything. But the last thing I'm going to do is crack. But one of the things I'm not going to do is go back to taking my medication because it really did turn me into a zombie. Like, I couldn't have any actual thoughts. It literally felt like cloud. It felt like clouded thoughts. And I was on medication for bipolar disorder. And I feel like everybody's bipolar. And if you could just handle, life, it'll be okay. And what I mean by handle is when some shit happen, don't crash out. Because but another thing that keeps me strong also is having my daughter, and I would rather not be medicated by stuff that's gonna cloud my mind up and try and care for my daughter because it's antidepressants and anxiety medication. But how are you gonna have that with the side effects of depression, idle thoughts, and anxiety? Like all of that is side effects to the medication that's supposed to stop that. I said idle. I don't want to say the actual word. I don't know how they flag stuff on here. Um, so that really helps a lot. And that makes me feel good, knowing that I have a sense of control over my life, I guess, or like the things that I want to do but don't do. Like, y'all don't understand the things that I wanted or want to do, and I'm not. And that's what makes me stronger than what I was before. Like, stronger than what I was like 3 years ago when I'm throwing glass bottles at niggas and arguing with bitches online and shit. Like, it's not even that I don't have the energy. I just realize it's so pointless. It is very pointless. Um, Even if like you really do want to talk to that person and work shit out, but that person is just a fucking dick. Like, I'm talking old friends, exes, whatever. They're just a fucking dick, and it's just not worth it. So I'm trying to cope with life the best way I can, and it is without um shit, without drinking and being medicated. I'm not. I can't. I couldn't. I can't do it. Um, I should get snaps for that. Snap, 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 snap. As far as other things, I did start another channel that I'm just not ready to share yet because it is just so deep. And I don't know, just not comfortable with sharing it here yet. But I'm about to go into work. I have some time so I can jam out some music, get my mind off of things. I don't know how I'm gonna get my mind off of things. I'm gonna listen to music that's gonna put me in my feelings. But sometimes it helps, like knowing that I can still feel that way because I haven't listened to certain music in years, like certain kind of music in years, to avoid going in depth and feeling and associating certain songs with certain people. Like if I always play certain songs around certain people, I'm gonna always associate those songs or certain playlists to certain people. So, yeah, that's about it for this video diary. A whole lot shorter than the other ones. But mental health is very important. Close it off. I feel like mental health involves a lot of just self control because you lose your mind bad. A lot of people don't understand it. They'll just be like, just be happy. Like, you don't understand. I will crash out. But I feel like something was holding me back, whether it was the gods, the I don't know, but the thoughts that went through my head, the thoughts that go through my head. Um, I don't know, but I will see y'all next week in the next video diary and update you guys because I have some things in motion that are it's also helping my mental health. Um, I'm working on getting my own place, and I'm hoping to have it by November before holidays, so I can go back to boarding dogs and stuff. Still gonna be boarding and grooming, and yeah, and I can't wait for y'all to see what I have planned as far as everything because I said I was gonna end it because it's like it's putting a smile on my face. That's what I'm saying. This it makes me feel better than going after somebody, than calling cops on somebody and reporting somebody and fucking somebody's shit up, stalking somebody, harassing somebody, just planning, plotting. This makes me feel a lot better knowing that it's gonna be okay. Just give it some time. And if something happens, it's gonna be okay. Speaking it into existence. Even though everything is not okay right now, I'm hoping it's gonna be okay. And I'm able to move on and heal with my life because I still want a family. I'm gonna get my birth control taken out pretty fucking soon. Probably by the end of next year. I mean, fuck, not the end of next year. It's gonna be before my birthday next year, and it's supposed to be like a 5-year birth control, but I really want a family. And my family right now is me and my daughter, but real real family, picket fence, somebody that you know just is for me. And I hate living with certain realizations, certain derealizations. But that's what I want, and that's what I'm aiming for. And like I said, if I put all of that energy into hating other people, I'm not gonna get any closer to that, to bettering my mental health, so I can be better. Like I said before in the past live, moving from one relationship to another, I've learned you can fake it all you want as if you're happy with this person. That's like when people are married and they'll just instantly get out of that marriage to be with the person that they were sleeping with. And don't get me wrong, there's some cases where people stay together, but just because they stay together don't mean that it's still not happening and they're cheating on each other, because you just don't. Going from one relationship to another is just bad. And I say that also because I also almost ended up in a relationship as soon as I left my last relationship. And usually I would just hop into a relationship. I take that back. Before I got married, I wasn't in a relationship. She was my last relate. No, she wasn't my last relationship. The guy, no, he was my last guy relationship. And then her, and then my after I got divorced, which was in 2020, then I got in a relationship in 2021. But I didn't jump into the relationship when I got divorced or when I separated from her, because I didn't want to. After that happened, I knew I did not want to be in a relationship with nobody. It's I don't know, but I think I was also avoiding heartbreak. When I did get pregnant, ended up in a relationship, I felt like it was for a reason. And I think it was just to show me that I can still get what I want as far as, the future. I can still have that white picket fence. I don't want a white picket fence, it's just a saying. That I can still have that. And I'm not going to give up on that. So, now with that being said, I didn't get to listen to music. I'm going to just do it when I get to work. I have a dog already to grow. So with that being said, I am staying strong mentally. I am not going to crash out. I repeat, I am not going to crash out. I am not going to break. I is beautiful. I is kind. Whatever they said on that movie, bro. Whatever they said on that movie, precious. You was kind. You was beautiful. You was sweet. Like, out of all the people who tell me that, even my grandma all the time, I had to learn it's about if I feel that way. And I actually have been. Making sure I take care of my skin. Started going to the gym and walking. Started to do some things to tighten my body back up. And also practicing celibacy. Because me, I need a long break. So now I'm gonna end it. Fucking train tracks. Now I'm gonna end it with I'm gonna see y'all in video diary number 4. Oh shit, I'm gonna turn my mask off. Okay, bye y'all.